What is up, fellas? Kyle here, bringing you a new Ultimate Team series that I've done before. Some of you may have remembered in NHL 13 I did like a cheap players to pick up, and they were all like cheap players that were actually pretty decent, and they would definitely like help your team. These guys are not going to be superstar first liners. These guys will be depth players if you're looking to save some coins. So the first one, we're going to go with a right wing, two-way forward on the Pittsburgh Penguins for under 5K. These players are going to all be under like 5K. And this player is Pascal Dupuis. He has very good stats. I just put under 5K. He's actually like under 2K, to be honest. You look at his stats, he's got 84 skating, 84 shot, 84 check, 85 defense. So he's a pretty solid two-way forward all around the board. Definitely like a good third or fourth. Oh, excuse that sound from my phone. He's definitely a good third or fourth liner. I have him on my team right now. Actually, he's on my second or third line, I forget at the moment, because as you can see, I have a lot of pucks, but I'm really not spending any pucks. I'm trying to have a cheap team right now and just build my pucks up. So yeah, one for 950 bids. He's pretty cheap. Some people put him up for 2K. He's not even close to that. He got a 600 bid on that one. So yeah, first player, Pascal Dupuis, right wing, two-way forward on Pittsburgh. Definitely pick him up. He's a cheap player to help your team. And let's move on to the next player, and I'll see you there. Alright, so we are back here with the second player to pick up, and oh, sorry, I forgot to show the search. Left wing playmaker, New York Rangers, under 5K, and it's going to be Zuccarello. 77 overall. You may be thinking, oh, he's not going to be on my team. No way. I actually have him on my second line right now. 84 skating, definitely feels a lot faster than that. Definitely very cheap as well. 700 star person. This one's 650. So very cheap player. He's a 77 overall, mostly because of his defense is not good. But that doesn't really matter. He has very good skating, and if you know this game well, you know basically all you need is some speed. The shots are pretty powerful depending on whoever you have. You can have a 77 or in like an 83, and you'd feel like they have the same shot. Definitely good skating, good hands as well. Another depth player right here. Definitely cheap too. That's what I'm looking to do in this series. Give you some cheap options that are actually decent and not just really bad. So yeah, this is the second player, Zuccarello. And yeah, next player, last player, let's see what we got. Alright, for our final cheap player to help your ultimate team in this episode number 1, we got a left wing sniper on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I think you all probably know who is this. Who is this guy? Not Joffrey Lupul. He's kind of more expensive. But Nikolai Kulemin. He's probably around 2.5K at the most. You see all these up. He looks like he's about 2.5K. One even starts at 1,500. So yeah, Kulemin actually has really nasty stats. 86 skating and 86 shot. All around the board, he's actually solid for a sniper, even if you look at his defensive category. So definitely a good player. Depending on what kind of team you have, if you don't have that great of a team, maybe like a 4-star team like mine, honestly, he could be a second liner for you. And if you're really just starting out, he could be a first line player. Like on my team, he'd actually probably be a first or second line player since it's not too great of a team. But yeah, Nikolai Kulemin, definitely a great pickup. He's a cheap player. He's not going to be one of those overly expensive guys. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this first episode of the cheap players to pick up. And let me know if you want to see some more, because I like trying to give you guys some pointers and players to pick up. You know, I'm trying to help you guys out. So hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one, fellas.
Let's straight to paradise.